Team New Zealand, right? 2 times winner in 2012 and 2014.
Exactly.
We have Benjamin here, and of course Volker as well, who's the chef.
Yes.
Perhaps you can tell us a little bit about your experience winning, the competition in 2012 and 2014.
Like 2012 was our first competition. Like we never did any competition together, and we went to the competition. Our main goal was to win a gold medal. We won a gold medal. Then 2013 I was too busy at work. We could make the competition. 2014 we went again to the competition. Our main goal was again winning a gold medal. And to our surprise, we won the overall champion in 2014. And our theme and this day was Hobbits in 2014. And then after they're pronounced, we are the winner. We spoke already, we want to make the journey. Like for us, it's important. You're here in Sri Lanka, we're here in New Zealand. We want to give the journey from New Zealand over to Sri Lanka.
We wanted to define the tea experience by bringing our culture from New Zealand, and our culture is German and Kiwi, New Zealand, with the theme, the journey, our tea experience to Sri Lanka. So we included some handmade artistry pottery, hand-blown glasses that I created, also some fresh ingredients that reflect our theme, like the sea urchin and the scampi.
Yes, I've heard about the wonderful whole process of customizing and making your own teapots.
Yes.
Tell us a little bit about the inspiration and how did you go about? Was it a very long process? What gave you the idea of actually making your own teapot?
Like what was happened start of this year, I met this artisan who makes the teapots and plates, and I spoke to him if he's interested to doing it. And then he said yes. I spoke then to Benjamin what he thinks about it. Will be this fit to our theme. He was quite keen as well. And then we went to his pottery shop. We talked to him and said, "Is this what we want?" And then I think starting off around 4.5 months ago.
That's right.
And only the day before we moved to Sri Lanka, everything was ready.
Wow.
I never had the chance really to plating up on these plates.
Okay.
Like everything was wrapped to bring over to Sri Lanka.
This is Collis Studios. It's a husband and wife team working for 40 years. So they have excellent experience, and they helped us create the perfect teapot and tea set.
Wow.
Yes.
So exciting.
Yes.
So the first time when you competed today is the first time you've used the teapot and the...
Yes, exactly.
No, we've used it as in seasoning the pot to see how it pours and if we're happy with it.
Okay.
Since and during the process of making the pot, we're always checking that it's pouring right, no drips, etc. And they were happy with the design and the glaze. So it's a process. It takes a few months, but at the end, it was ready on time. So we're very happy and it worked.
Only the plates, I never worked on it. Like I told him how the plates need to look like, and then we went in the pottery shop and he make one plate fast. He done it in 2 minutes. He say if it's okay. Then we done some changes, and when I was happy, then he put in the oven to fire them on. And then he asked me what color I want the glaze, how the plates need to look like. And then I say, we're doing these dishes. I sent him my menu as well. This is our dish, like the duck. The plates need to look like wood. And then he's starting creating with me together and with Benjamin together the plates.
Wow, sounds exciting.
We're very proud to
Yes.
do this competition together and represent the Langham Hotel and ourselves, and bringing New Zealand to the international stage.
And what about, you have started in 2012
Yes.
up till now. You have discovered a lot of things, but what about the tea discoveries? Have you
Absolutely.
made a lot of tea discoveries? And
Yes, we
what are
have.
maybe some of them?
Yes, and Chef will talk about the influence of tea in his cuisine. I'd like to reflect on the use of tea in the bar, tea in the afternoon tea ceremony, bringing that to the 21st century. We use tea as an ingredient to make ice for our iced mocktails. We use herbal infusions as an ingredient for a homemade fermented wine, which we call the melomel or fruit wine, and it's made with apple and elderflower infusion, and that is very inspiring. So we're taking something very old, culturally, medievally, from the medieval days, a fermented honey beverage to the 21st century with the beautiful range of Dilmah tea. So what we were given this year, quickly, is a whole set of new teas actually to work with
Someone
together.
mentioned it as well.
It's the Waite single region tea, the Vivid, and the Silver Jubilee. So these been very inspiring. They were a surprise for us until we got the competition sheet. And so that set us on another journey. It opened up more doors and inspired us further to and play with food. And Chef would like to say.
And for you, what are some of your tea discoveries when it came to maybe using tea in food or tea and food pairing?
Like what is always very nice for pairing food is like the Lapsam Souchong. Like it's a nice smoky tea and it's a nice combination for chocolate. Like making some mousses with this is a nice combination. I'm using lots of tea as well for curing. Like curing salmon, like using very strong, sometimes I'm using early grey tea for curing my salmon, as well as I used already to tea very strong black tea curing my beef. Then you have a little bit flavor in your bag for tea flavor. For me it's quite important is if you're using tea you need to taste the tea in the food. It's not the point using the tea, only using the tea.
Chef Volker, what about the use of the Dilmah springtime oolong and ginger tea?
Sense a story there.
Yeah. Like what I did with the tea, like I done a nice honeydew melon, and I juiced it. Benjamin created a nice strong oolong tea. We put it nicely together, and then we served it with some nice scampi. The scampi is nice and rich and sweet, and it's a nice marriage together with the oolong tea. As well, what I done with the oolong leaves, after he put the tea, I take them on the side and cured them. I put some salt in, some vinegar in, some ginger, put it in a bag, vacuum it and left it in my fridge for around 5 months. And then today was the first time I opened it and put it on the plate. Thus you have a little bit the richness of the oolong tea on the plate.
Fantastic.
How refreshing, such a beautiful way to use the tea in a refreshing cold dish with a melon soup with tea. It's gorgeous.
Well, I can't wait to taste it
Yeah.
someday.
As well, you said this more before as well, the chances to win. I think we have here around 21 countries on what we see on
Teams,
our
no?
teams.
Yeah.
Sorry, teams. And we went with 8 teams for making mise en place. We see what they're doing. I think everyone is very equal, and this only a small thing makes a winner or don't makes a winner. I think we will have lots of gold medals, I guess. And to win the competition needs to be a little bit luck as well.
Yes, that's
Fingers crossed there, Chef.
Yes, like every judge has a different taste. For us, what we produce, we are 100% happy what we did. And now everything's out of our hands.
true. Okay.
So happy to be here.
Yes.
And we'd like to thank Dilmah and the Langham Hotel to bring us here to the international stage.
And we like to take the hand home as well.
Well, it's great having you guys here.
Thank you
you
very
so
much.
Thank you
much,
very much.
Jenny.
Yeah. And all
Thanks.
the best.
You
Thank
too.
you.
All the best.
Bye bye.